So a lot of you have been wondering how to find new Solana meme coins to trade and actually make a whole lot of money. But a lot of you tend to forget that a lot of new meme coins usually have got a very high chance of scamming and ragging. Just take a look at my Bullx portfolio. These are some of the new coins that I tried to trade, and I was thinking they were going to do very well. I got in early. I thought I got a very good bargain. I thought I sort of was going to get lucky, but guess what happened? I ended up losing about 96%. For example, on this one, take a look at this one. When I was looking at this one, it was really looking good. Of course, it was extremely early. It just came out probably, like 30 minutes before I found it, or even 15 or 20 minutes before. And temporarily, I did make a little bit of money. It was very short lived, and then it ended up dumping. So, as you can see right over here, even I do end up making some mistakes due to the fact that there is FOMO. And when it comes to this particular project, right, there was this trending story about a bear that was obviously hit by, a truck, a DHL truck in America, and the news was starting to blow up. So I was like, okay, maybe this coin is going to be it. Maybe this coin is going to end up doing very well. And guess what? It ended up scamming and ragging. And right now, I'm actually down by 96.08%. So this is one of the reasons why it's very important for me to be very upfront with you, saying if you are going to go for extremely new type of cryptocurrency project, you guys are going to face a lot of risk. Besides, when a project is very new, right, number one, it hasn't proven itself. And this is one of the reasons why I usually encourage people to sort of wait for the markets to sort of have a drop before getting in. Now, taking a look at the mistake that I made, right? I obviously, ended up getting in at a very bad position right over here, because I was like, okay, this is a psychological level and it's going to end up doing very well. And immediately I got in, it just went to the ground. So this is one of the reasons why before you jump into a meme coin, wait for it to have at least a significant price correction. So now looking back at this, right? Let's say, for example, if I ended up buying around this level, guess what? I would have still lost my money. So when it comes to investing in meme coins, right? It's a gamble, especially when it comes to newly created cryptocurrencies. And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of people don't, talk about their losses and just basically the few bad moves that they made. Because if you are trading meme coins on a consistent basis, you are definitely going to get got. You are definitely going to be affected. You're going to be ragged multiple times, and this is just part of investing in meme coins, especially if you're going to be trenching, especially if you're going to be going for the newly created pairs, because a lot of these newly created cryptocurrency projects, right, a lot of them tend to sort of scam between 30 minutes to about 6 hours. If a coin, or rather a meme coin, stays for more than 6 hours, then it stands a better chance of doing very well. So if you really want to get into new projects, just know that this is a risk that you are going to be accepting to undertake. So if you take a look at the average entry that I had on this one, right, I got in around 100,000 US dollars, as you can see right over here. This was the average price, and at that particular time, I was like, damn. If only this can go to 500,000 US dollars, I'm going to make a 5x. And guess what ended up happening? Obviously, I ended up losing. So I've got plenty losses, due to the fact that I go for new projects. New projects have got the highest return of investment if you do get it right. Okay, so when it comes to finding the right new coins, right, there's obviously going to be a little bit of luck. There's going to be a little bit of perseverance. There's going to be all these different aspects, and if you're really good, what's going to end up happening is no matter how many losses you get, if you get the if you get in early on a few cryptocurrency meme coins, you are going to end up making a whole lot of money. Now, the only bad part about that is, what if you don't have the right skills, or rather the right risk to reward type of knowledge, in order for you to prevent your losses from overwhelming, or rather, just taking over your portfolio? What if your risk to reward analysis is pretty poor? What if you don't really know how to balance up your portfolio, so that in case you do have losses as far as dealing with the low caps, you're still going to be okay, because you've got safe investments and investments that can never go away? What if you just happen to be one of those people that started trading cryptocurrencies, and you sort of just got lucky? Because there's always beginner's luck. One thing about meme coins is there is always beginner's luck. And when you start trading meme coins, and then all of a sudden your first investments do 100x, you're like, damn, this is easy, let me do it one more time. And then the more you keep on doing it, the more you keep on losing, the more you neglect your risk to reward ratio, the more you just get comfortable, and all of a sudden all your money is gone. So this is one of the reasons why you have to have a very good strategy. Before we talk about this strategy as far as sustaining your portfolio is concerned, I just want to remind you that on the 5th of January 2025, right at 5 p.m. UTC, in my Telegram group, by the way, link is in the description. If you're not part of my Telegram group, please check out the link in the description, because I am going to be dropping 100x potential banger, which is obviously going to do very, very well. And I've got high hopes for this particular project, so you do not want to miss it. So what you have to do right now is set reminders for 5th January 2025, exactly at 5 p.m. You guys are going to have access to the contract address of a newly launched project, which can potentially do 100x. So this is your one opportunity to make a lot of money. I really want you guys to start off 2025 with a banger. This is one of the reasons why I am going to be revealing this contract address as soon as I get it, and you guys are going to be able to make a whole lot of money. Anyway, getting back to our earlier discussion, right? Obviously, when you're on your hunt to find the new coins, right, you neglect risk to reward ratio. So what I usually encourage people to do is, look, do not focus on the low caps, because the low caps are ultra risky, and you might end up getting ragged, and you're obviously going to spiral into multiple losses and consecutive losses. You do not want to do this. All you have to do, first of all, is subdivide your portfolio. Invest in high cap memes. As a matter of fact, before you even start trading meme coins or AI agents, you have to go to the basics: Bitcoin and altcoins. Look at the top 20 altcoins. You go to coingecko.com. Make sure that your portfolio is pretty balanced. Make sure you've got USD Tether, you've got Bitcoin, you've got some little bit of exposure to Ethereum, XRP, Solana, especially Solana, because Solana is top 10 right now. So before you even jump into meme coins, please identify and understand how to minimize and mitigate your risks. Before you get into meme coins, make sure you've got exposure to Bitcoin. Make sure you've got exposure to Ethereum, Solana, because these, no matter what, will never significantly drop. I mean, of course, we've got black swan events, but for the most part, even if we have a black swan event, they are going to end up bouncing back and surviving. Remember what happened to Terra Luna a while back? I'm sure you guys, I don't know, some of you might be new, so you don't even remember what FTX collapse was like, and you've got no idea of how bad black swan events are, especially when it comes to cryptocurrencies. So, more of the story: before you jump into meme coins, make sure you mitigate your portfolio as far as risks are concerned. Get Bitcoin, get USD Tether, get some Ethereum, some Solana, and make sure that you've got some coins that are all-weather type of cryptocurrency projects. Even though we have a black swan event, these coins are bound to do very well. So a while back, when we had the FTX collapse, right? We had Terra Luna collapsing, we had Solana collapsing as well, but Solana ended up bouncing. Even though Solana dropped significantly. So let me try and see if I can show you the graph of what happened during the FTX collapse. I don't really know whether I can pinpoint it, but there was a point when the price of Solana dropped below $10. This was after the FTX collapse, but the people who got in around this particular level still ended up doing very well. And if, for example, you were very unfortunate and you sort of got in around 118, or rather above 100 US dollars, if you had just held, you would have still done very well, because eventually the price did come back up. So this is one of the reasons why it's very important for you to always have very high market cap that are very stable. These coins have got very good infrastructure, very good utility, and these are pretty much solid investments. Okay, so as far as these high cap meme coins are concerned, right, obviously you're going to look at the biggest ones, the Doge coins, the Turbos, the Lucy's, the GOTS, etc. So high cap meme coins usually are they are usually ranking around the let me extend it like this. So a lot of them are usually above 200 million US dollars. This is where they usually trade and settle, above 200 million. These are pretty safe. These are pretty safe and solid ones. Even if they end up dropping, right, they usually end up bouncing back. So when it comes to mid market cap meme coins, it's usually between 50 million to maybe like 150 million market cap. So these are pretty, they are slightly safe, at least they are not really as risky as the ones that you're going to be targeting. So a lot of you guys are already infatuated with these ones, which are like 100K to maximum 5 million US dollars. Now these are very, very risky ones. And then when it comes to ultra risky ones, right, this can also be further subdivided into two categories as well, because you've got some which are I would say between 50,000 US dollars to around 250. These are like ultra risky ones, because they are extremely new and you don't really know whether they are going to survive or not, because they don't really have an established base, and data is pretty much you can't even compare the data, because everything is so new, so there isn't any data sets to go off of. Okay, so the less risky ones amongst the risky ones is obviously between 500,000 to about 2 million US dollars. So when you invest in such type of projects, right, you are going to face a lot of risks, so this is one of the reasons why, if I were you, I would mostly dwell on the high established, high market cap meme coins. And these meme coins are not really created equal. I would go for high market cap memes that are on established cryptocurrency exchanges, such as Binance, Bybit, Coinbase. So go for these coins that already have got access to liquidity from the regular world, because a lot of these people who are trading on decentralized exchanges, a lot of you guys are pretty savvy, because the type of people that we would love to attract in order for us to reach the pinnacle of the bull market are obviously people who do not really want to overcomplicate their lives. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of these centralized exchanges are going to play a key role. If you take a look at Binance, if you take a look at Coinbase, if you take a look at Bybit, right, they're going to really play a key role in terms of onboarding new users, which is further going to inflate and increase the liquidity, which is obviously going to pump your bags. So when you have coins that already have access to these, centralized exchanges in terms of already being listed, then the odds of them going away or ragging usually tends to be very, very difficult. So look for Solana meme coins that have got this criteria in terms of the market cap that are already listed on a lot of different centralized exchanges. Be patient with it. Yes, I understand high market cap meme coins are not really going to be what you're looking for because you want that fast money. You want that instant gratification. But the moral of the story is you have to build a resilient portfolio. So even though you are speculating on these low market cap cryptocurrency meme coins, right? And sometimes you're going to have instances where you have a minus 96% PNL. So even if you get hit by a 96 PNL, right, due to the fact that you have diversified your portfolio and you know what you're doing, right, it's not really going to be a big thing. You're going to bounce back and you're going to be able to make your money. So if you're starting out trading cryptocurrency meme coins and you really want to like find the newest meme coins, I would rather first of all you understand the art of surviving meme coins, the art of surviving cryptocurrencies in general, because cryptocurrencies are pretty much very, very risky. So figure out how to create a very well balanced portfolio. Even if a black swan had to take place, you would still survive and you'd still end up doing very well. So if you sort of make sure that you have a balanced portfolio in terms of having stable coins, in terms of having fiat currency. And by the way, a lot of you guys even neglect the role that fiat currency plays, because you should always have fiat currency. Fiat currency is also part of your portfolio because in case something happens, you can always sort of get back in the game, because most of the times a lot of these cryptocurrency exchanges do get exploited. A lot of them do get hacked, and if you guys remember Mt. Gox, right, a lot of people lost money. So imagine if you have all your portfolio already exposed to the markets. You should always have like a backup plan in case of a black swan event. Black swan events always happen during or at the height of a bull market. So this is one of the reasons why you should always have fiat currency on the side, so that in case Solana ends up going less than $10, you can always bounce back and get to purchase and make a 10x, make back your money and make a whole lot of money. So the people who had fiat currency during these black swan events, right, they ended up having more and more money. So think about your longevity, think about all these cases, and think about mitigating risk. So as much as you want to really get infatuated with the low market cap because you really want to make a lot of money, slow your roll and understand that sometimes things really get nasty, things really go bad, and it's very important for you to stay in the game. The longer you are able to sustain your profits, your portfolio, and just basically be able to survive in case the worst case had to happen, you're going to eventually end up making a lot of money, because the easiest times to make the most amount of money is during chaos. Chaos is part of the game. You are supposed to be prepared for black swan events, for bad things happening, for a lot of people to lose money. So rejoice and celebrate when bad things happen in the market, because only the blue chips are the ones that are going to be able to stay afloat, and it's going to be easy for you to notice. So when we are having euphoric moments in the market, right, if you look left and right, you are bombarded with a lot of good opportunities. Everything looks shiny. But when there is blood in the markets, right, only the best projects are going to survive. These are the best projects that are going to be making waves, and it's going to be easy for you to recognize and identify which investments to stick with. So this is one of the reasons why you should always have fiat currency on the side, and you should always be ready to strike even in times of doubt. Once you know this, you guys are going to easily be able to make a lot of money. So now getting back to my initial point, as far as showing you the reason why high market caps are very important, even though they are very slow in terms of giving us the return on investment that we are looking forward to, because it's a very slow game. Nobody really likes doubling their money or multiplying their money after a long period of time, but it's going to give you a very good, stable type of environment, because you do not want to chase very new coins, because new coins are going to give you a lot of trouble. And if you are new, you're probably working on your risk analysis. You don't even know what risk to reward ratio is. You don't even know how to mitigate your risk. You don't even know how to survive during a black swan event. So this is one of the reasons why I really want you guys to really focus on longevity, survival, and also risk mitigation, risk management, and risk assessment. Because when you do that, right, you guys are going to be able to have money at the right time. Of course, having the skill to identify low cap coins is going to help you propel your portfolio to the next level at a very short period of time. But this particular set of skill comes with time, it comes with experience, it comes with exposure. But by the time you have the right exposure, the right experience, right, you would have had already lost a lot of money. Raise your hand if this already hasn't happened to you. When you get baptized, when you get enriched with all this amount of knowledge, and now you have sort of figured out meme coins, right? When this time happens, you probably have blown a lot of your capital. A lot of you have obviously blown a lot of your money, your finances, and your funds, and you can't really get back in the game. Raise up your hand or drop a comment if this happened to you. So this is one of the reasons why I want you to take the slow but sure approach of sustaining your portfolio. And you can only speculate on low cap coins with less than 5% of your portfolio. You understand? So let's say, for example, you've got $1,000 to speculate on meme coins, right? Only use 5% to speculate on low cap coins. So that means you're going to be trading with the $50 on low cap coins, because these have got a very high probability of dropping down by 96%. You understand? So be very careful, understand how to play the game, and you guys are going to end up doing very well. So in today's episode, I'm not really going to go deep into the filters and the different strategies, mechanisms that we can use today. I just wanted to give you this basic overview of how to survive and how to actually make millions of dollars, because when you take this approach, you're barely going to lose money, and at the right time, at the right moment, you're eventually going to stumble across something which is going to do 1,000x, But if you just end up being reckless because you feel you've got beginner's luck and you feel you are untouchable, this is going to happen to you sooner or later. It's bound to happen. Okay, so you better have a strategy that will prevent, or rather, because when you trade meme coins on a regular basis, if you're trading more than 3 meme coins on a daily basis, best believe 1/3 of them are going to be scamming. So it's bound to happen to you. So what you can do is be good at surviving, be good at not blowing up all your accounts. Okay. Anyway, in case you guys really found this information a little bit, insightful, if you're seeing meme coins, at least from a different perspective, I would really encourage you guys to check out my public Telegram group and keep a reminder for 5th January 2025, exactly at 5 p.m. I will share a contract address of a coin that can do 100x. So remember, this is obviously going to be falling under the low market cap. So be very careful with your risk to reward ratio, because even though I'm going to be recommending it, it doesn't mean that it's going to be guaranteed that it's going to do 100x or it's going to do extremely well. There's a lot of different factors that, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, check out the link in the description, join my public Telegram group, and you guys are going to have access to this information exactly at 5 p.m. on 5th January. The time we're going to be using is obviously the UTC time. So yeah, talk to you guys a little bit later, and let me know in the comment section below what has been your survival story as far as losing money in meme coins is concerned. So let me just give you a brief background. So I obviously experienced a few exchanges closing down a long time ago, right? There used to be an exchange called BTCE. So BTCE ended up closing because the the owner of this exchange was caught with some allegations of money laundering, so they had to sort of close the platform. So I lost money on this, and this was around the 2016 2015 era. I remember when I got in crypto, the price of Ethereum was around $20, $20 to about $40, and then the price of Bitcoin was around $500 to around $900. So I've been around for a while, and I've obviously seen a lot of things happen. A lot of bad things have happened since I joined cryptocurrency. So this is one of the reasons why I'm always emphasizing on you guys to sort of have a very good risk to reward type of assessment mindset, if I can put it that way. So please let me know what has been the worst thing that has happened to you. Oh, and by the way, I've also been fished, I've been drained before. I've clicked on links I didn't supposed to link. I've to click on. I've gone to websites that were similar to the original websites that I wanted to visit, but they turned out to be phishing scams as well. So a lot has happened to me. So please let me know what your nightmares have been as far as investing in these cryptocurrencies are concerned. Drop all the comments in the comment section below. Remember, do not forget to be part of our Telegram group where we make very good investments as well. You guys have been awesome. Talk to you a little bit later. Happy 2025. Happy New Year. I'm really wishing you the best of luck, and hopefully your dreams come true.